Hey, what's up, Clashers? Turn 56 from iKonik here, bringing you another base breakdown video. And this is going to be the highlight attack from iKonik War 107. It was the attack that our members voted as the best attack and wanted a breakdown video from. So I'll show you this one. This was BubbleBoy attacking their number 10. As always with these videos, I'm going to go over the initial strategy with you, show you where the traps were, and then we'll go ahead and watch the replay, see how it worked out. So this was the second attack on this base. BubbleBoy chose to come at this with hogowiwi, and he had the benefit of a first attack revealing some of the traps. First attack was an air attack, so it didn't reveal all the giant bombs directly, but it indirectly did, in my opinion. So the Teslas were revealed to be in these 4 locations here, and one of the interesting things was these 2 voids over here are 2x4, so there would be room for Teslas and a giant bomb, but he had his Teslas right in the middle of the voids, which ruled out giant bombs on either side. And only one giant bomb was revealed in the initial attack during the lure, and that was right there. But it was a very safe assumption that this guy was going to have the 2 pairs of giant bombs. Only 2 locations left where you could have giant bombs, or pairs of giant bombs anyways. There's these 2 voids down here where you could have maybe had one, but that would have taken away the pairs, which really takes away from the effectiveness of the giant bombs against a hog attack. So the initial plan here for BB was come in from the south. He chose not to lure on this attack, but I really like how he dealt with the clan castle troops. But the very first step before he even got there was he wanted to drop loons to eliminate these 2 cannons here. All it took was 2 apiece to take those out. If you've seen my video on how to use precision balloons, you will know that to kill a level 11 cannon, you need at the very minimum 1 bomb drop and 2 death crashes on these guys, and that's exactly what he got. The air defenses are very close to within range, but he got just enough out of the exchange to take those out. So he's already started a little bit of a funnel, and he knows his golem is going to go up into this very south chamber at this point. So that's what he starts to do. He drops his golem down here. That's going to push up. He'll drop a few wall breakers to break into that guy right there. He's going to sprinkle some wizards in behind here as well. He's going to start taking care of some of these garbage buildings. His heroes, of course, are going to be down there. Let's call the heroes white. And I like this little spin on the kill squad composition as well, and he threw in 1 Valkyrie to come up in here. He knew the clan castle was archers and wizards, and those are nice because they bunch up, and this 1 Valkyrie is going to be a great addition to his kill squad because it's going to come in and that swing damage is going to just be devastating on those 2. Didn't need a jump spell because he knew that this archer queen was going to hop this wall over here. So all he needed to do was wall breaker this wall here, but he was asking his kill squad to do double duty, which is, take out the archer queen and the clan castle troops at the same time. So I love the choice here. He brought a rage spell. Nice placement on that rage. The wall breakers got the benefit of that to make sure that they came up in here, and they even popped over to the left and were able to take that chamber out as well. All the kill squad troops coming in here were able to take advantage of that rage spell, so it was a really nice choice on what to bring there, still leaving him 3 heal spells for the hog portion of this attack. So the hog portion of this attack, moving on. Before we get to that, he lets his kill squad do some work, and by the time they are done, all of these buildings are done as well. So the kill squad did a great job. They took out, how many is that? 5 defenses as well, plus these loons had already taken out those 2 for 7 defenses, and then both the heroes are going to be down as well. The one thing I may have done a little bit differently at this point was deploy my hogs a little bit sooner, because By the time the hogs are in the action, the kill squad is down to just his archer queen, and she will die very shortly thereafter as well. So none of the initial kill squad is able to survive, unfortunately. But he does a great job with his heals, keeping the hogs up, and he saves 3 or 4 wizards as well and deploys them throughout the attack to help speed up with the cleanup. So that was good planning there. Okay, so the hogs come in from over here on this right side. Now, there's these 2 double giant bombs, the 2 giant bombs over here and the 2 over here. It looks like these are a major threat to his hogs, but if you understand hog pathing, you'll see why they aren't as big of a threat as they may seem initially. So when they start from this side, they're going to come over to this wizard tower. For these giant bombs to be truly effective on hogs, that means the hogs would have to path straight through them over to this air defense. But there are 2 defenses that are closer than that air defense. This expo, that archer tower, they're going to trickle off to the sides there and then come back here. Well, this guy's going to go to the Tesla. So they're going to come in from different angles. They're not going to path perpendicular through these double giant bombs, which is why they get popped one at a time. And with the heal spell down there, he loses maybe a couple hogs, but almost no hogs at all to that. And then this guy over here, he only ever triggers the one during the main push of this attack. The other one gets triggered during cleanup, so no threat there at all either. While this is all going on, while his hogs are circling around counterclockwise through this base, he is very smartly dropping his couple wizards that he has over off on this right side. Early on, he's not waiting for the attack to be over and all the defenses to be down. He's sprinkling them in as these defenses are going down to the hogs, saving time, very effective use of time. And I love the positioning of them as well. Knowing that the hogs are going to end up on the left side of the base over here, he's going to need more cleanup help over here on the right side. So that's where those wizards are going down. So a very nice plan here by BB and nice execution as well. Let's go ahead and watch the replay and see how this all worked out. Alright, so let's watch the replay here. So the loons go down first. Just enough to take out those cannons. Gets a nice trade for that. And here comes the golem and the kill squad coming from the extreme south. Pushing in. Nice rage there. Here come the wall breakers to crack through there. And that Valkyrie is already right up in the middle of that and taking down that kill squad with their area of effect attack. Very effective technique there to remove those obstacles. AQ's lagging behind a little bit. She's doing a little cleanup, and as you can see here, that kill squad is starting to sputter out, so maybe just a little bit slow on the hogs, but they're coming in over here and they're going to path very nicely through this base. A nice, very predictable counterclockwise directionality to these hogs, keeping them in a relatively tight cluster, making it easy for them to stay up with heals. So I think there you go. Yeah, he only lost maybe 2 or 3 hogs as they trickled off to the side on that double giant bomb pair. And you can see him over on the right side of the base sprinkling in those wizards. Nice timing, not waiting on those. That could be a hard thing to pick up at times, switching back and forth between your heal spell and wizards to drop those. You don't want to lose too much focus on your hogs and ignore them and forget about your heals, but BB did a nice job of bouncing back and forth between those two. And just clean up at this time. Look at all those hogs left. He's got about a dozen hogs left. The wizards are out there doing damage. And the kill squad did such a good job on the south portion of the base, taking out every single garbage building as well. That's about a quarter of that base that doesn't need any cleanup whatsoever. So there you go. A really nice hogowiwi attack by BubbleBoy, getting us 3 stars on one of his attacks, which in War 107, which was a heavy hitter attack for BubbleBoy, his second in a row. So awesome job, bud. Keep up the good work. I hope you guys enjoyed the recap here and the base breakdown. Stay tuned for more of these in the future. We got a tough war coming up ahead, so hopefully some nice attacks from it. Until next time, you guys, this is Turin 56 saying keep on clashing.